Some time ago, I had to send a very important email to my university director. I won't give you more details about this, but I wanted to write organism. Anyway, when I met him to talk about my email, it was the most embarrassing moment in my life. Hello, and welcome back to a new video. I recently made a video about proofreading jobs from home, and because many of you asked, I'm here again with another one to help you better understand how to get into this world and earn up to or even more than $60,000 per year. I also had some messages from you guys saying that proofreading is just a waste of time, that you have to wait for the jobs and here and there. But the point is that if you know how to handle this job, and that's why you have to watch this video till the end, you'll get more clients and it can become your full-time job to do from home, or why not, your very first business. Oh, not to mention that you can do this in your free time and have other side jobs that can bring you even more than $60,000 per year. Okay, let's start and see some proofreading techniques that you have to implement if you want to get the jobs, and how to be sure you are handling it well. So guys, before jumping into applying for this kind of job or even starting your own company, and oh, by the way, you can watch this video right here if you want to see where to find proofreading jobs after watching this one, of course. So, before proofreading, you should know what you have to do in order to make your work easier. And the first thing to do is to be well rested. Yep, you heard well. You need to be able to fully concentrate when you're trying to identify errors. The second thing is to read the documents aloud and backwards. When you read backwards and aloud, you will be able to focus on the single word, so it's easier to see the mistakes. Another technique, or better yet, an advice, is to not rush. If you have a long article to proofread, just don't do it in one go, because you're likely to leave many errors behind. And for that, of course, you will need to clarify the urgency for the documents with your client. I know these may seem very common techniques, but it's very important to follow them because they will help you a lot. Now, let's say you're having your very first client that is asking you to proofread a document of 60,000 words. What now? Well, I should tell you to check the subject of the document, but if you're not familiar with it, you might refuse the job, and this is not what you want to do. So first of all, you need to ask questions, and yes, you need to do that because you need to know how to quote your work, how long it will take, and of course, you will understand how difficult it is or not. So don't be ashamed to ask if there is only a written document, or if there are any tables or figures, for example, or images and so on. A very normal thing is to ask for a representative sample of the work, and the most common case is to ask for some thousands of words, usually in the middle of the document. This will also help you a lot because you won't just get a job and see what you can do and deal with it afterwards. You have to make sure it's okay for you and if you can find related information about it. Now, what about the money? You should have a start rate and then give your clients a quote based on the documents and the deadline. But you should know that at the beginning especially, it may take you longer because proofreading is tiring. And for a 60,000 word document, you may end up working 60 hours or more, and consider that you will be working only for 5 or 6 hours per day. So that's why you need to have a representative sample of the work so you can know from the beginning what you have to deal with and, of course, ask for a fair quote. These kind of documents are usually paid somewhere from $350 to $1,300 depending on how difficult they are and how much work you will have to do. So when you have a job assigned, now you want to create a checklist of what you have to do and break up the work in many parts, such as page numbers or lists, images, and so on. The last thing is to have prepared a list of questions that you will send to your client once you have done all the tasks. Just don't send an email every time you don't understand something. Move on, and if you can figure it out until the end, then send your email. Hopefully I didn't scare you with this video, but I'm pretty sure that all of you want to know what's behind the scenes. And proofreading, it's not for everyone. It's not easy, you have to work in a silent place, you have to be rested and patient, and of course have the needed skills. If you do, then you can find more jobs in this video, and now I have to go, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I wish you to have a productive day. Bye bye!